Welcome back everyone! This is another episode of Raid's Lore where we dive deep into the hidden stories behind the champions and the world of Teleria. Today we're looking into one of the most important figures in the game's universe, the Dark Lord himself, Siroth. He's the reason the Arbiters summon us, the reason corruption spreads across factions and force pulling so many champions into darkness. So let's break down who Siroth is, why he matters, and how he shapes almost every story in Raid Shadow Legends. There's never been a better time to start Raid Shadow Legends. Grab 2 legendary champs and a loaded epic team absolutely free. Click the special link in the description to support the channel and get Basilius Rowanas plus a second legendary of your choice just for starting fresh. Here is how to claim your rewards. If you've installed Raid before on PC, log out of Plarium Play and uninstall the game. Click the special link in the description and register with a brand new email. Launch Raid and complete the tutorial. Claim your first legendary Basilius Rowanas from your in-game inbox. Use one of the promo codes shown below to unlock your second legendary instantly. And as you keep playing, you will also unlock 3 powerful epics, Tagore, Ugo, and Mausoleum Mage, completely free. Click the link now and let's crush it in Teleria together. Now back to the video. So let's start with who is Siroth? Siroth is the god of shadow and chaos, locked away in a realm beyond Teleria. Long ago, he started a war against Lumaya, the goddess of light. And the truth is, he was defeated but never destroyed. Instead, he was banished and imprisoned, waiting for the day he could return. While he may not walk in Teleria directly as a champion, his influence seeps through the cracks, twisting champions, corrupting souls, and fueling the armies that spread fear and destruction. Now, this is where the Arbiter comes in. She is Lumaya's chosen, created specifically to counter Siroth's schemes. When Siroth's corruption grows too strong, the Arbiter intervenes. That's why we, the players, exist. The champions we summon from shards aren't just random champions. They are souls of fallen warriors from Teleria's past, brought back by the Arbiter to fight once more. Every time we pull a shard, it's the Arbiter calling a spirit back from the dead to stand against Siroth's armies. But the thing is that not every soul in Raid resists his influence. Many once holy warriors have fallen into darkness, becoming tools of the Dark Lord. The Knights Revenant are a prime example. Once noble knights and clerics, now corrupted and pledged to Siroth. Their lore describes them as broken champions who abandoned fate and consumed by shadow. This is actually why their faction feels eerie and tragic. They're not born evil, they became evil by Siroth's hand. This eternal battle between light and darkness is also reflected in Raid's lore and factions. The Sacred Order, sworn to Lumaya, stands against the Demonspawn, creatures born directly from Siroth's abyss. Their conflict is endless. Every raid, every story, every war ultimately ties back to this divine struggle. Even when factions fight for worldly reasons, Siroth's corruption is often lurking in the background, twisting events into his advantage. Even though Siroth himself hasn't appeared as a boss or champion in Raid Shadow Legends, his presence is literally everywhere. The Demonspawn, undead hordes, Night Revenants, they all owe their existence to him. The Arbiter's entire mission is to stop him. And our journey as players is ultimately part of this large war. The Lumaya's chosen, meaning Arbiter versus Siroth's corruption. So when you build your teams, pull your shards, or fight through campaign, remember, it's not just farming loot. You're fighting in the eternal battle between Lumaya and Siroth. A battle for the very soul of Teleria. And that's all from today's episode of Raid's Lore. Siroth might not be a champion you can summon, but he's the shadow looming behind everything in Raid. If you enjoyed this dive into Raid's hidden stories, make sure you like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments down below which secret connections or champions you want me to cover next. Until then, fight well and may Lumaya guide you.